Good afternoon, Al. I'm going to try to go ahead and uh, recreate this. I'm still having a little confusion on these inconsistencies. Uh, so let me go here. So um, I did this on Sunday, but I now know as far as this is concerned, it's like midday on Monday. So I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. I know it's your time is try to keep this as short as possible. So okay, um, week one. What I wanted to show you. Okay, so looking at my week, we're looking like we're still in a bearish market. If I could draw my lines, um, I don't really want to. Hold on, maybe I can do it. I don't know. I'm on my iPad, so I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible. Remember, I told you I'm trading on my iPad. It's the best I can do right now. I am getting a computer soon, so we'll figure it out. Um, Long story short, all right. So let me start putting my things here. So my weekly, I try to have it about as yellow. I do this, it's better on my eyes. I can see the numbers over here off to the side. So if I look here for my resistance here for the bearish market right now, we're at 157, 064. And if I go back to my left and see if I find support. Now, see, I'm not too sure where I need to be finding support. If I'm finding support here, or is it here? So at 166.69. Either way, I still set it up for that. And I know I need to be more sure of what it is I'm looking at, but I'm not sure if my support is at 163, 570, or my support is at 166. So, and for weekly, that's a huge difference. So, I just want to know. But right now, what I do is, of course, I default to the smaller one, which is 163, and not looking for it to move over at 166. But that's where I am right now. So I'm gonna go to my daily, and my daily, we're doing, I'm doing orange lines, and let me do this here. Done. So for me, I'm looking here again. We're looking at some resistance. It's just above. Um, it's just above the weekly, which we can see already that it's already hit that and came back. But we've had two closes below, which is a good sign for us because if we look at the head and shoulders, um, it's showing. We got lower low, another lower low, another lower low. So um, that's looking good right now. Um, so and even with that, I'm looking at having my support for the bearish market right there, 159.738. So that's what I'm trading in. When we have like 4 hour closes or a daily close outside of those, that would depict whether the price is going bearish or bullish. So that's what I'm trading within right there. Now, um, I did find my inconsistency, my first one for me, which is right here. So if I'm looking at that, dang, okay. Um, I'm going to switch back to the picture. That's the inconsistency I found. Switch back to the picture. So for me, when I see that, I see that last week. if on the daily it closed here, and there's this gap right here. So that's a good opportunity for us to go and check out the opportunity to re-enter the market in a sell situation a little bit higher. And we have this wick right here where if I put my stop a little bit past that, um, and if I use, yeah, if I put my wick a little bit past that, I can use probably this all the way over here as my um, uh, stop. So let me go to my 4 hour. So my hourly, I use purple, and again, I'm doing this on my iPad, so it's really hard to see. So that's the reason why I'm using these colors. So my stop loss for me will be somewhere around here. Um, um, Looking for that, and I know. Let me put this other one right here. Looking at that, those opportunities, 159, 133, and 160. That's a huge difference. So I'll probably put my stop around 159, 738. Um, so that's about what, about 600 or 60 pips. I'm not sure exactly, but even if that's the case, at 159 with 60 pips, we're looking at all the way down here to where we're having our resistance at. Let's see, 60. I'm looking at, I don't know, 157. So again, being that is where we could put the stop at, and if I go out, hmm, I don't know. I had something else here. What was it? It was my week one. Yeah. So, um, going back to what you were saying, I saw the inconsistency. I saw where we had a potential to pull back and go down here to the place of resistance. And geez, and I can't remember where I had that, but I had another line as far as where we were back in the past, as far as uh, it's neither here nor there. So that I found my inconsistency, um, and I know that for us, let me go back to my 1 hour. Let me go to my 1 hour. I know that I'm looking at resistance around 157, 201, 157, 100. That it was a good opportunity to come in at 159, 100, for a potential short, or to have um, that space, like you said, a 5 to 1 um, risk, where my stop would be back up here at 159.7, which is like 30 pips, and this 157. So that's I can't do the math right now, but it's I think that's the setup that we've been talking about. So let me do 159, 730, 57, 200. So with my stop being like 60 pips, yeah. So that's a 1 to 4. It's a 1 to 4, but still that's still pretty decent. And if I use the weekly 157.6, right now I'm doing using the resistance of 157.201. That's 1 to 4. But if I use the weekly at 157.06 or like 100, that gives me my 1 to 5, um, where I risk 60 pips. I I get my 1 to 5. So um, that's my trading plan for the week. I did not get in because I wasn't sure, but it did exactly what you said it was going to do, and we're here where it backed up to 159, 133. If I would have got a buy in right there, that would have been a good position, like you said, in risk 159, 730, 38. Put my stop back here. That's a 1 to 5. If I go all the way down to 157.064, so that's all I have. Um, uh, I'm going to set up a call with you. Hopefully, this is helpful in my mindset and my thought process, and you can kind of correct me where I need to be so I can get my brain thinking properly. Thank you.